This is big breaking emergency news. Things just got even worse in multiple different states. South Carolina, California, Idaho, and updates of what's going on in Las Vegas as well too are all happening right now, and the situation seems to be spiraling. So let's get into the details here really quick, guys. Please just hit that like and hit that subscribe. I'm posting every single day, keeping you guys updated on this big urgent news, and it just helps to get these warnings out. I appreciate that. So this is what's going on right now. We have IEDs in Idaho, right? People being arrested for it, improvised explosive devices in Idaho. We have evacuations in California, and we also have bomb threats shutting down I-85 in South Carolina. Let's get into this one first. It says the South Carolina Department of Public Safety said the driver of a tractor trailer was taken into custody after a routine traffic stop led to a bomb threat Thursday on I-85. It says, according to the DPS officials, the South Carolina State Transit Police initiated a traffic stop on the tractor trailer at around 2:45 p.m. near the mile marker 44 due to a missing license plate. Officials said the driver indicated that there was an explosive device inside the commercial vehicle. At that time, all 6 lanes of traffic on I-85 were shut down. All right, so he's driving around with a tractor, and trailer 2 has no plates, gets pulled over, and then he tells the cop, the state trooper, that he has an explosive device. Why would he do this? What's going on with people right now? Things are deteriorating, and I feel like people are seeing this moment and jumping on it. And I also like maybe copycats, and I feel like there could be maybe even something else going on. There's some weird things going on that we're going to get to in just a second that's happening in Vegas as well too. Just very strange things. We'll get to that in a second, but it says here the Greenville County Sheriff's Office said SWAT and bomb teams were called to assist just after 3:30 p.m. It says the incident caused a backup near exit 44 at Whitehorse Road, and it lasted more than 4 hours. It says after the bomb squad was called in, even the FBI was called in, and the state law enforcement division bomb squad was called in as well too. They checked the tractor trailer and made sure there were no explosives inside of it. They made sure the scene was clear. They got it out of there, the tractor, and they arrested this guy, and he's in custody now, right? So lots of just weird things. They haven't released his name. I couldn't find his name. Lots of weird things happening, all right? There's also been an arrest in Idaho as well too for an IED, an improvised explosive device that was put on a railroad. All right, this guy placed a IED on a parked railroad car, which could potentially explode and destroy the railroad. It says here a 40-year-old man has been arrested. This is in Payette, Idaho. It says Payette police officers responded to reports after a suspicious individual attempting to set something on fire near a parked railroad car. Officers discovered fresh footprints in the snow and followed them to a train car where they found a suspected undetonated improvised explosive device. The trail led to a camp trailer parked near a residence. The suspect, later identified as 40-year-old Brent Shirai, fled on foot but was later apprehended after a brief pursuit. It says a search warrant was executed at the camp trailer where officers found items similar to the device discovered on the train car, along with controlled substances and paraphernalia. All right, so apparently this guy walked there in the snow, set this IED there. Apparently it wasn't even that far from his house, and set it on the tracks. Right? What the heck's going on here? Right? How are all these weird things happening all at once? All right, is something like activated in people's brains right now? Right? What the heck is going on? Why are we seeing all these things happen? And there's lots of suspicious things happening too. We are also seeing evacuations underway after a plane crashed into an office building or potentially a warehouse with reports of casualties. This happened in Fullerton, California. It says a massive responses are underway in Fullerton, where evacuations are in progress after a small plane crashed into an office building or warehouse. The crash triggered a 4-alarm fire and engulfed the building in flames, leaving multiple victims. Initial reports indicate that at least 4 people have been injured, with the plane colliding with the structure before erupting into a fiery explosion. Emergency crews are working tirelessly to secure the area and assist the injured. Alright, so they're saying they're not sure of the exact number of injured or fatalities from this crash as well too. Could be an accident, could be on purpose, could be a medical emergency, could be a coincidence, but there's a whole lot of stuff going on in 2025 already. Let's hopefully things chill out after this week, but we're also seeing this major storm head in for most of the country as well too. It's starting in just a few days. We're seeing this front move in. And it also says here that Las Vegas law enforcement has officially announced the name of Matthew Livelsberger of Colorado Springs, Colorado, who's 37 years old. They have identified him as the driver of the vehicle that exploded outside of Trump Tower, which was the Tesla vehicle. And really quick, guys, please just hit it up down there. It just helps to get these warnings out. This is what they said, too. They said that he allegedly ended his own life with a firearm before the explosives went off, right? They're saying that he ended his own life before the explosives even went off. So he had a gunshot wound to the head. And they're saying it happened before. So kind of weird. And it's kind of weird too. They're also saying that his body was so badly charred that he could not be identified, but his ID was found in the car, and that's how they identify him. So his ID survived, but his body's so badly charred it can't be identified. Okay, so kind of weird how the ID survived too. We've seen stuff like that happen before in weird circumstances. All right, I'm not going to say exactly. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But we've seen passports and IDs and things like that survive very extreme circumstances where very strange, right? Nothing else survived, but then a passport or an ID does. Kind of strange. And also that he had this wound to the head that allegedly happened. That's what the police are saying before the explosives went off. So kind of strange. And the Tesla Cybertruck is a car that has 100% self-driving capabilities. So it is potential that this thing drove itself there. Not saying it did, but it's weird, right? It's in a full self-driving car. He had this wound to the head. He also was in the Special Forces in a Green Beret. And he also went to the same exact military base that this other guy went to from New Orleans. Okay, so why are we seeing these people in our military apparently do these things at the same time, within hours of each other? Apparently 2 U.S. military members are doing these things. Kind of weird, kind of strange, and things really are not adding up in these situations, right? So let me know what you guys think down below. Hope you guys are staying safe out there, staying prepared, staying stocked up. Hope you guys have big blessings for your life and your family, and I hope you have a big old blessed day.